Welcome back, everyone. It's Abdallah with the final episode, the finale. This is it for all the money. Anyway, welcome back. Here we go. As you can see, we're just starting up right off the bat. This is one of the most exciting rounds of Mario Kart 7, the finale I've ever played. So as you guys can see over here, I'm back with Metal Mario. If you guys didn't already watch the previous episodes, go ahead in the description right now. There's a link to the previous 3 episodes. So this is the final, 4th round. Whoever wins this, #1 spot gets the gold medal. So I'm having a hard time because Daisy Cruiser, not really my favorite level. And I'm getting kind of screwed over on the items. As you can see over here, a bomb goes off. At the same time, I get owned by another guy who ran into me with a star. And it's just a whole bunch of shenanigans. And I'm like, you know what? This is crazy. How the heck? This is the first level in this 4-round final. Like, what am I doing? So I need to actually step it up. And I need to freaking earn this because, I got so far. And for me to actually lose this first round, no way, it's not gonna happen. So anyway, I really focus, and unfortunately I took those lines way too bad. I got the blue shell. I'm kind of talking trash over here in hopes that 1st and 2nd place would slow down, play that little game, but nonetheless they don't do that. So luckily for me, they get owned right over there. This bullet takes me pretty far. It takes me from last to about 4th or 5th place, so pretty cool. I just have, this is the last lap. I need to somehow pull it out of the bag. Luckily for me, everyone is kind of in a tight formation, so I can easily outline them and go from there. So here comes this Koopa. I'm going to boost ahead. Although I take it a little bit sloppy, it was for the better because I wasn't risking Koopa to hit me with that banana. And right over here, as you can see, that is the end right there. So from last to 1st, an epic victory. I'm like ecstatic. This is great. So as you can see, you got Nick, Street Pass Princeton playing over here. You got Cup of Noodle from the previous rounds. You've got, let's see, Mundi Nova from a previous round, and some guy named Jesus who was in an alternate bracket, and we finally met to the final. So here's the funny part. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is great. This is great. I got a 1st place victory. We're just going to keep on going. I love this level. I love Mario Circuit so much. But as you can see, Lakitu forgets how to count. So this is me speeding it up. And I'm like, no! Who flipped the wireless switch? What the heck is this? You can't do this. This is unsportsmanship-like. But anyway, one of the guys turned his 3DS over to me and he's like, look, dude, it's white. I don't know what to do about this. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? We gotta somehow come up with a formulation. I'm not gonna let, we can't just start over. If you start over, that would be good for the people who lost last round, you know what I mean? But for the people that won, like myself, I want my 10 points because that's legit. I won that round. That was official. So I'm like, all right, well, how do you guys want to do this? Let's do it by a democracy kind of vote. And then some people were just like all bakery, and they're like, let's just start over. I'm like, you're saying that because you lost. You know what I mean? You're saying let's start over so you get another chance at winning. And watch the person that lost end up winning this tournament because of that. So I'm like, you know what? We're not going to do any kind of democracy vote. We're just going to start a new room, and you know what? If I got 1st place that round, then I can get 1st place again. That's one of the guys said, and I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Challenge accepted. Let's freaking do this. So I'm like, all right, everyone join me. Let's go again. So everyone joined me. It was fun, and that was like an unexpected little twist where Lakitu literally forgot how to count 3, 2, 1. So that was kind of fun. So here we go. Oh man, I was kind of bummed out. I'm like, I earned that last place to 1st place victory, and now it's not happening, so oh well, no worries. Okay, so everyone's connecting right now. We're gonna go into versus. It's going to be 150cc random. We're gonna choose the same characters, all that stuff, and we'll go from there. So it's pretty fun. Choose the same cart combo as 150cc. We're going to do random, all items, no CPU, and that's wonderful. When we're able to do no CPU, that's great. That's a test of skill, not necessarily luck. So here we go. We're starting up one more time. Let's see. Steve, Jesus, man. Jesus, let me tell you about Jesus. Jesus loves you, baby. Okay. Alright, here we go. So this is Rock Mountain, and Rock Mountain is one of those levels where I'm not too familiar with. Obviously, after this level, I went into Rock Mountain time trials and time trialed the heck out of it. So I know the grass cut, you know, I know the lines, but the only thing that I didn't know on this course was if you're sandbagging at the end for a good item, what's the best time to use it? You know, like if you get triple shrooms right here, or if you get a star or a super mushroom, where do you use it to maximize on efficiency? So that's what I was kind of struggling with, because, you know, sandbagging at that one spot is literally key to victory in this level, because you got the grass cut that you can easily cut all the way through. And at the same time, I'm not even using the shroomless shortcut as well. I'm like rusty as heck, and you guys can see my rust. My rust is showing here. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, that's not bad. So pretty much flying all the way over here, as you can see, do this little shortcut. Not bad, pretty fun. I got 4 bananas to my name, which is pretty awesome. But as you guys can see, the good times will certainly come to an end because there's a blue shell, and Nick gets a shock, and Nick target shocks me. At the same time, I get a blue shell. Wah, wah. So here comes Toad flying above me. I notice that he gets a bomb. Like, oh, dude, he's going to drop it from up top like it's freaking an airplane with a bomber. So, unfortunately for me, he drops it right there. I tried to, like, swerve out of the way, but that didn't work. So now I'm not looking so hot with 7th place, and, you know, I don't go for the shroomless shortcut. Of course, after the fact, I did practice it, and now I'm pretty good at it. But yeah, I didn't do that. So I'm like, you know what am I going to do with these triple mushrooms? Okay, I'm going to hold on to these triple mushrooms for the grass cut at the end. It makes sense, right? 7th place, I mean, there's only one other item box that I can get from here until the item block's right on that ramp. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to bypass this. I'm going to hold on to these guys. Hopefully no shock happens, because if a shock happens, then I lose it all. And lo and behold, a shock happens. Yoshi gets the shock dodge. This Shy Guy goes through those shells. And I'm like, okay, 7th place, that's fine. I can get a good item. I can take the grass cut and go from there. I can win it. I'm like, okay, cool, star, awesome. No, DK doesn't have an item. I'm looking at it. Okay, he doesn't get the shock. So right now, I'm like, okay, well, I think I can go this way. I do it a little bit sloppily. But as you can see, I'm like, oh, wait, these stars don't last that long. So I had to veer all the way back. So it was kind of a waste. It was a huge misplay on my part. What I really should have done was just taken the glider cut and gone all the way over and gone from there. But fortunately for me, I was able to steal 6th place. I don't know if Lakitu got hit by a rock. It was Mundi Nova. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but that was a very poor showcasing of my skills as a Mario Kart player. And as me watching this again, I'm like, really? Did I just do that? That would have worked if I had a super shroom, because super shrooms last a little bit longer and propel you a lot more forward. Anyway, here comes Bowser Castle. Very good level. I try to do the little shortcut right over there where you can kind of grace the tip of the glider, or the boost ramp while you're on the glider. But out of nowhere, I get starred by DK in midair, and I'm like, you know what, this is dumb. I don't know, this is just not my tournament. You know, I had a good one, and I was just kind of feeling unmotivated. I'm like, well, this sucks. So I take this little cut over here, and I hate this part because of this stupid thing. What is this thing even? I don't even know what that rotating thing is, but every time I seem to get, like, caught by the fins or the propellers on that stupid thing. Anyway, so 8th place, chaining for an 8th place item. I get triple shrooms right here. I could take the lava cut over there with 1 shroom, but it didn't seem worth it at the time. So I'm keeping my distance from this Yoshi over here. I don't want to go boosting into him. So right over here, definitely using as many shrooms as I can. Trying to get as big of a boost as I can get, because I got to make up for lost ground. As you can see over here, someone's got the Lucky 7 right behind me. Throws a bomb. I get shocked. I could have spun my Tanuki tail in order to bypass the bomb, but that still wouldn't have mattered because I would have gotten shocked anyway. So right over here, get the Super Shroom. This stupid propeller thing, finally I get a chance to boost over it. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm going out of control. My Super Shroom, unfortunately, leaves me before I can use it one last time. I lose out on the 5th place box, and I'm just like, oh man, this sucks. There's no way. DK's gonna backspam this right in my face, and that's that. So luckily for me, I'm able to outline DK, steal his 4th place, and end up... Oh, wait, there's one more lap. Yes. Okay, well, continuing on. Well, now I got to just keep on going for it. As you can see, there are triple reds directly behind me. DK, he's not too happy that I took his place over there. But luckily for me, I do have this one mushroom. Unluckily for me, I get stuck on this stupid thing again. And oh my god, dude, that propeller. Somehow Toad, like, goes in the lava there. I don't know what happened with Toad. But Koopa Troopa, this Jesus dude, he's like front running it. And there's no way for me to catch up. He has a banana behind him, so I might as well throw this red shell in hopes that something miraculous would happen, because I saw that Toad didn't have anything. So not really sure if that was a target shock or what, but I don't know. If it was a target shock, I would have won first place. But either way, Jesus did an awesome job as Koopa Troopa front running it. I end up getting second place, so that kind of redeems me for the last times where I've kind of been a little out of it. But I'm still not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with 11 points. So I'm like, okay, you know what? What the heck level am I gonna need? I need Shy Guy Bazaar. I need Rainbow Road. I don't know what other good levels I'm at. I need something, okay? And here comes Mushroom Gorge. I'm like, great, I don't like Mushroom Gorge. I can barely pull off the Shroomless shortcut, the glider cut. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So here we go. I gotta watch out for Koopa Troopa. He is my main enemy over here because he is the guy that's getting really good at front running. And I can't have that. Anyway, so I pulled the triple shrooms. With triple shrooms in this area, you can easily get the glider cut. But at the same time, I didn't necessarily want to do the glider cut for risking of missing it. So right over here, I'm just going to let go of my banana, just kind of take this grass cut. I see Toad doing the glider cut, but he didn't do it so hot. He ended up in the grass. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can hold on to these shrooms and do a safe grass cut at the end of every lap. That's perfectly fine. I can do that. You know, as you guys know, I'm pretty rusty. I don't really play Mario Kart 7 as I did in my prime back in the day. So, I mean, back in the day, I could have been able to be like, oh yeah, shroom cut, do it, bam. With one shroom, that's perfectly fine. Give it to me. But I'm not too versed, so you know what? I'm just gonna, you know, bounce off of this, hold a power slide, just kind of grass cut right over there, red mini turbo, and keep on going. Toad seems to be doing pretty well with these shroomless cuts, so I just need to watch out. Now, I'm in first place with the shroom, which is great, because if there's a blue shell coming my way, I can dodge it. If there's a grass cut at the end, I can gain a little bit of a couple seconds in order to do that. So pretty good. I'm looking overall pretty good here. I don't see any shocks. I don't see any blue shells. Everything is looking very awesome. DK doesn't have anything to hit me with. I mean, if he had like triple reds, then I would be in trouble. So luckily for me, I'm able to do this grass cut 3 times. That was literally the only item that I needed. And as you can see that lead from the bottom screen over there, DK did it. Let's see. Nick actually did the shroomless cut, or maybe the glider cut. I don't know if he did it shroomless, but he ended up getting 3rd, which is great because I need that, because I need Jesus, the Koopa Troopa, to not, you know, have as many points. So right over here, I'm like, okay, good. Made a comeback. I'm like 1 point ahead. This is it. Give me like Calamari Desert. Give me Shy Guy Bazaar. I need something good that I can totally win this with. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what the game gives us. Oh my god. Dude, that was tough. Alright, but I was kind of front running that time, so that really wasn't bad. So here we go, final race. I'm like, oh great, Daisy Cruiser again. Awesome, that's perfect. Even though Daisy Cruiser was the first level that we played that got DC'd. Anyway, so I do a little bit of power sliding back and forth over here. I'm holding on to this one lonely banana because I need a front run. And I need as many coins in order to do that. So here we go, just taking these lines. I like taking it a little bit wider, that way you don't have to worry about the tables. It's a little bit slower, but that's really not that bad. So I put a banana right over there because that's a very good trap to put bananas at. I'm hoping that someone got it. It looks like someone did because the banana's not there on the bottom screen, as you can see. So that was pretty good. I need to keep on doing that because my best bet is to either get first place or rank higher than Koopa Troopa. So I'm sitting with 7 coins over here, holding a power slide, going a little bit wider in order to get the mini turbo there. I got 4 bananas, so I'm gonna litter the heck out of this area right over here. So I try to take circuitous little paths just so I can see. Now it looks like Toad got one. That's very awesome. DK didn't get one. Whoever had the star cleared through one of them. So here we go. I'm doing pretty well. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm perfectly fine. This is good. And then out of nowhere, Nick gets a blue shell. I'm like, Nick, you're supposed to be on my team, bro. You know you lost this tournament. So why are you throwing this blue shell? Oh, man. So he owns me with the blue shell. He goes, haha, I got a blue shell. I'm like, dude, I'm first. What the heck? But either way, Koopa Troop was right behind me. And I'm like, oh, my God. I need to hold on to this banana. I can't give it to him just in case he gets a red shell. So I'm going. Koopa Troopa gets owned at the end by everyone with the star. As you can see, the bottom screen. That is it. I get hit by the blue shell. That's okay. I recover from it because I earn a huge lead. And there we have it. Done. Mundi Nova with the second place. Jesus. Whew, man. Jesus gave me a run for my money. Mr. Danger, third place. Cuppa Noodle, 19. Mundi Nova, 18. Nick, 17. Steve, 14. Alex, 14 as well. So that was it. That was very cool. I enjoyed the tournament. It was amazing. I was actually awarded with a PAX Prime little medal, as you guys can see. I don't know if I didn't really want to mention it at the beginning of the episodes, but maybe you could have seen it as I was talking over here. But anyway, I didn't want to spoil it. So that's it. That was awesome. The whole Handheld League. I wish there was a lot more people. At PAX East, there was like 60 or 70 people that put in for it. But this time it was about 45. So that was very cool. Still definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, if you guys ever go to PAX, definitely sign up for the tournaments in the Handheld Lounge area. It's really fun, really down to earth. You get to meet a lot of people, and you just get to have fun. So if you guys enjoyed my narration while playing or narrating over these awesome tournaments, by all means, check out my channel. You can subscribe to it if you'd like. Links are in the description. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Share the video with a friend, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys on the next episode. See ya!